Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the August polish pickup. If you don't know what polish pickup is, every month a bunch of different indie makers get together and they contribute one product to the centralized polish pickup website. This website is open the first Monday through Friday of every month, so this month it's open August 6th through August 9th. This month's theme is elements, so that is our umbrella theme, and each maker was kind of inspired in their own sense under the main theme, and we will briefly talk about each maker's chosen theme under the elements. Some products are what we call capped, and that just means there's a certain number of those available during the ordering window. It does not mean the polish comes without a cap, it just means the number is limited. If a polish has no cap, it means you can order as many during the ordering window as you want. In the description box below, I will link the polish pickup site, Instagram, and Facebook page, and then I'll also link all of these sites to the makers' pages that we're going to look at today. These polishes will only be available on the polish pickup site and only during the ordering window, but it is a good representation of the brand itself if it's something you're further interested in exploring. So we do have a total of 11 products to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Terra from Colors to Carol, and this is inspired by Mother Earth. It's described as a multi-chrome base that goes from a gold to a green to a red with a magnetic shift effect in the green aqua gold section. This one also has iridescent chameleon flakes. Formula on this was very smooth, very easy to work with. I got full opacity in 2 coats. With magnetics, it does pull from other sections of the nail when you hit it with the magnet, so you do want your base to be totally opaque. This does dry dull, so I do recommend top coat, but removal on this one will be easy. So here we're looking at 2 coats plus top coat. Up next by Danny Vanna, we have Starry Sky, and this is inspired by Vincent van Gogh's painting of the starry sky. It's described as a sheer blue base with holographic flakes and a mix of yellow, blue, and black glitters in different shapes and sizes. Formula on this was also smooth, not too thick or too thin. These star glitters are easy to get out, but you do have to do some glitter placement to get them to spread out evenly across the nail. I did do 3 coats. I wasn't able to achieve full opacity on 3 coats. You could, if you wanted to, use this one as a topper over probably a blue or a deep purple. This is going to dry with some texture, so you are going to want top coat to finish this off, and removal is difficult, and there's 3 coats. Up next from Indie by Patty Lopes, we have Simple Beauty, and this one is inspired by Central Park in the fall. It's described as a pinkish beige gray crelly with crystal flakes and red and pink matte glitters. Formula on this was also easy to work with, very crelly-esque, where it's a little bit on the thicker side, but manageable and easy to work with. I did get easy access to those glitters. They were easy to come out of the bottle and spread out across the nail. I had full opacity in 3 coats. If you are super picky, you might need 4, or you might be able to make out some nail lines still. You will want top coat to smooth this out. It is going to dry with some texture, and removal will take a little bit of scrubbing, so there's 3 coats plus top coat. The other product this month from Indie by Patty Lopes is Gaia, and it's inspired by Mother of Hearth Gaia. It's described as a mix of matte glitters and crystal micro flakes. My bottle did spill in transit, so I am missing approximately a little bit of my bottle. So all things considered, this also had a wonderful formula to work with. The glitter came out easily, is spread out evenly across the nail. I layered this over nude. You could sponge this on for close to full opacity, but I do think it's meant to be a topper, so there's 1 coat plus top coat. Up next from KBShimmer, we have Lust at Sea, and this is inspired by water. It's described as a deep purple leaning indigo base, glistening with an ultra shifty shimmer that creates a nearly full spectrum of color. In bright light, golden tones glow all the way, glimmering to green and sparkling peach. In low lights, you get pink hues, copper and yellow. Green, aqua, and blue appear at different angles. This one's a very shifty polish. I got full opacity in 2 coats. It dries decently glossy on its own. A top coat will help keep your manicure lasting. Nothing is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. Her other product this month is their KBShimmer Sugar Scrub in the scent Farmer's Market. This one is inspired by Earth, and it's described as having a fresh summer scent starting with a melody of fragrant clementine, ripe apple, and sweet melon.
Also accented with Blooming Lily, Delightful Freesia, and a soft violet adds floral notes with a base of musk, amber, and rich vanilla. I do truly enjoy the KBShimmer sugar scrubs. I use them literally all the time. Easily my favorite body care product. Fantastic. If you've ever heard me talk about their sugar scrubs, I totally mean every bit of it, and I do highly recommend picking them up when they are available. Up next from MJ Lacquer, we have Let It Snow. This is inspired by the water element. Growing up in Baltimore, missing 4 seasons, her family, the winter, the snow. This is described as a white base with ultra chrome chameleon flakes, sprinkled with black shreds, green hollow, and crystal chameleon flakes, drizzled with a green to teal aurora shimmer. This is my first experience with the brand. I was pleasantly surprised. I got full opacity here in 3 coats, which is not odd of a sheer white crelly. It does remind me of snow, the base does, but then you get this super fun pop of green. The formula was easy to work with, not too thick or too thin. You will want top coat to smooth this out. You will also want it to add some shine and life back to this polish, as it does dry on the dull side, but removal on this one will be decently easy. Those glitters can take a little bit of scrubbing, but for the most part it is just an accent of them. Up next from Owl Lacquer, we have Magic Itself. This is inspired by the fire element because her and her husband are a Leo and Sagittarius. This is described as a blackened purple to burgundy to red to copper multi-chrome. I will say my photos do this zero justice. I don't know why, I don't know how. No matter what direction I moved my nails, how many lights I turned off or changed, I could not photograph this for anything. This is super beautiful, super shifty. I got full opacity in 2 coats. You'll want some top coat because it dries on the dull side and to keep your manicure lasting, but nothing is going to dry textured and nothing will be difficult to remove. So there are 2 coats of Magic Itself, and here it is with a glossy top coat. Up next from my brand Pampered Polishes, we have Goblet of Fire. This one is inspired by Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, of course. It's described as a deeper navy blue jelly with platinum flakes, holographic flakes, and blue flakes. This one also has a subtle blue shimmer to it. I think the formula on this one is smooth. Depending on your application, you'll want 2 to 3 coats. My first coat here was a little bit thicker on accident, so I did try to thin that out as much as I could. I was able to achieve full opacity in 2 coats with that. You will want top coat to finish this one off. It does dry on the glossy side, but it will help keep your manicure lasting. Nothing in this is going to dry textured, and nothing in this will be difficult to remove. So there are 2 coats plus a glossy top coat. Up next from Penelope Luz, we have Ray of Light. This is inspired by the sun late afternoon sun rays, and it's described as a gold magnetic with a duochrome shimmer. This one is supposed to be a topper. I was unaware of that at the time, so I did build this one up on its own. The formula on this was wonderful to work with. I had no issues with running, pulling, or staining. It was a little bit on the sheer side. It is meant to be a topper after all, so I did do 3 coats to build this one up to full opacity for the final shots. You will want top coat to finish this off. It does dry on the glossy side of things, but it will help again keep your manicure lasting, and you do want your base to be fully opaque before you magnetize it. Nothing in this is going to be difficult to remove, so there are 3 coats plus top coat. And lastly, from Rogue Lacquer, we have The Planet Needs You. This one is inspired by Captain Planet, and it's described as a cool blue crelly with red, gold, and teal metallic flakes. This one is stunning. I still had my almondy kind of shaped nails, my rounded nails at this point, and it drives me nuts to see them all together because of it, but the polish itself is just stunning. Full opacity in 2 coats. It is going to dry down with quite a bit of texture, so you will definitely want 1 to 2 coats of a top coat, preferably just a thicker glitter eating top coat, but nothing in this is going to be difficult to remove. So here we're looking at 2 coats and a thicker glossy top coat.
And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know what you plan on picking up from this month's polish pickup. Let me know what your favorite was from this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.